Hello and welcome to Toxic Free Tuesday, live at 7:45. I am Therese Fortin Barnes, your host of this broadcast and show. And turning the fan off, it's a little too loud. I am talking about sunscreen. It's been in the news quite a bit in the past week. And I don't know if everybody has seen what has been reported by Johnson & Johnson that they came out. I just want to give my headline right here that the benzene has been detected in many of their sunscreens from the Aveeno line and another line of theirs, and there's some other areas where they're being detected. And I thought this was important that everybody hears this and knows it, just in case you missed it, because benzene is considered by the CDC a chemical that there is zero tolerance level for it to be in any product. And unfortunately, benzene is in many products out there. How it gets in it, I don't know, but I've done a little bit of research where you find the word fragrance. I found out that benzene can be in fragrance, and I know I've talked about fragrance quite a bit, a lot, and I will talk about it all the time because it is a word used on so many different products, not just sunscreen, lotion, makeup, shampoo, conditioner, hand soap, dishwashing detergent, laundry soap, and that word, as we say in the wellness world, it's the other F word. And it is a proprietary word. So they can put that word on there and they don't have to tell you what those ingredients are in their fragrance, what they're putting in there for smells, and just like some sunscreens put in fragrance to make it smell like coconut oil. There's no coconut oil in most of them, many of them. And they make it smell like it's a fresh beach smell. I don't know, all these different ways they can put words on their products to make it more enticing to put it on. So Johnson & Johnson came out and admitted that benzene is in their product, even though now they're saying, we don't know how it got in there, but it's in there. And Ballysure is an independent company that does testing on products for chemicals. And lo and behold, they found it in, I believe it was over 70 different sunscreens. So this is huge news. I have talked about sunscreen for years because of the ingredients that are in sunscreen and not just benzene. So I just wanted to talk, a little bit about some of the other ingredients, because there's many concerning ingredients that are in sunscreen that are being put on your kids' skin, and directly going into their blood system. And these ingredients, many of them, can cause cancer. They can wreak havoc on the endocrine cycle of your child, meaning it can affect their hormones, and many other allergies and illnesses. I'll never forget, my brother and I, our family was away, I don't even know, 20 years ago. And he put on sunscreen and got this incredibly terrible rash. And sure enough, it was from the sunscreen. He stopped using it and the rash went right away. So it can just cause so many problems for your body, internally and externally. So some of the ingredients are benzophenone, also known as oxybenzone. More words that I can't even pronounce here. I'm trying to read. Cyclopentasiloxane. I got that wrong, but you get the point. I always say if you can't pronounce it, don't put it on your skin. Formaldehyde. Why is formaldehyde in sunscreen? I have no idea, but it is in some sunscreens. Hydroxymethylglycinate. I just sometimes laugh at this because it's like, don't use these chemicals all over your skin. And the other thing is you're putting these in your body. So you're putting them on your body. They're going in your body. They're mixing in your blood with other chemicals, maybe from food you ate, maybe from deodorant you put on, maybe from something you're breathing in the air, aerosols, cleaning supplies, laundry detergent. All these chemicals are going into your system. And how they all mix together, nobody will know. And it's just the biggest thing that you can do is to eliminate, avoid as much as you possibly can, because we can't avoid everything. So, and it's impossible to, you can't. But our bodies are strong enough, if we treat them well enough, that they can fight off these chemicals and different things that come at our organs. So, but there's a point where they are on toxic overload. So the more you can do to reduce your toxic overload, the better. So some of the other things, microbeads are in sunscreen, Homosalate. I mean, these are ingredients that the company should test thoroughly for short-term and long-term health effects. But in the United States, they do not need to. They can just take a product, put it on the market, and it's for sale. And what happens is the laws as they are now in the United States are you're innocent. So your product is innocent until proven guilty, like Johnson & Johnson, like that just happened. They've been proven guilty. So now there's this whole uproar about benzene. It should be benzene and 20 other product or chemicals. But same thing with Johnson & Johnson again, the talcum powder, the baby powder. So, and so many of these ingredients are known to cause cancer. And they are still allowing them into their products because it's all about money. And they're making a ton of money and they don't have to tell us. Whereas in the European Union, they have to prove it's safe first and then they can sell it. So it's two totally different operations and within our organizations, which is horrible. So not only do many of these ingredients cause cancer, they disrupt the hormone system, as I mentioned, which can cause harm during reproduction and a baby's development, which is horrible. And we all want to use sunscreen. I mean, I use it, as you can see, I'm Lebanese and Italian, a little Irish, but I don't burn, so I'm very fortunate. But if I go out in the sun for too long, I absolutely have to have sunscreen on, and I have some safe ones that I will post in here afterwards of some of the ones that I like. There's a lot of them on the market. I actually just recently did an interview with somebody that is very knowledgeable when it comes to sunscreen, and I will post that interview I did with her because she was awesome and she has studied and her family has been guinea pigs with all these sunscreens. So that was kind of fun. So, and then I just want to read one other thing here. In 2019, when the FDA, the agency that governs sunscreen safety, they proposed its most recent updates to sunscreen regulations, it found that only 2 ingredients, zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, could be classified as safe. 2 ingredients, and all of the ingredients in sunscreen. And those are they're effective and based on currently available information that the FDA had. But in the past, numerous new studies have been raising concerns about endocrine disrupting effects from 3 other ingredients, and I mentioned these already: Homosalate, Avobenzone, and Oxybenzone. So this is just things that I like to bring to the forefront, so you're made more aware of what's out there and that you have options. You don't have to go for the banana boat or the whatever all the other ones are that are toxic ingredients, and the ones that are being sprayed on these kids, and hold your nose and shut your eyes. They can also be breathing these chemicals in. Not only are they going in their skin, but the aerosol is going into their bodies, and so it's a double-edged sword. But if you know that there are other alternatives out there, then you can make decisions that are better for you and better for your family and better for your skin. So I hope this was helpful, and I'd love for everybody to make a comment. I should have said that before. If you like all this, send me a green heart. I love green hearts. I use green hearts all the time. Hopefully you follow us on Instagram, the Green Living Gurus on Instagram, and we have a YouTube channel. And I will also mention, which I'm very excited about, we have a new product coming out, and it's actually a couple new products, an all-purpose cleaner and room sprays. So we're starting with a whole product line called Tease Organics. We will start talking about this hopefully in the next month or so, or sooner, depending on my manufacturer that is helping me with this. All clean ingredients, no chemicals in them whatsoever. Essential oils, yes, are in them, but it's very exciting because I was sick of trying to find healthy all-purpose cleaners. I was making my own, and when I made my own, my family and friends said, would you make me some? Would you make me some? I love that. That is great. And I decided, you know what? I'm just going to make some. So we hopefully will launch that in August. So keep your eyes out for that. Tease Organics. And maybe someday we'll have a sunscreen. Who knows? So I hope everybody has a great evening. And let me know if this was informative. I really appreciate feedback. Anything that you make a comment, tell me that you are looking for a new sunscreen, or put your sunscreen in there. I'm very curious about what people are using, because there's so many out there. And there's so many alternatives out there now too, which can be confusing because there's a lot of greenwashing. So, and if you don't know what greenwashing is, it's companies that make you think that their product is green, and yet it's not, whether it's in the green container or they're saying, the right words to catch you on the front of the label, and the back label is not so green. So I hope you have a great evening. And hopefully I will see some comments. Thanks so much for coming.